What's going on, guys? Me, Different Nick, Films. I'm back with another episode of NHL 16. Today we'll be playing the New York Rangers. That is right. And this team is stacked in real life, and the Bruins actually play the Rangers tonight. And look at freaking Marchand already. And yeah, like I said, this team. Oh wait, is this an edited episode? What? It is an edited episode, and right here, I'm going to be showing you guys. This is the first time I've ever done this format. I didn't even know this was here, but look at the chance we get right there with David Krejci and Jimmy Hayes. I'm going to have to talk very, very fast here. This is edited, and I think there are going to be 4 games in 1 as they pretty much kill off the penalty right here. That's a nice backhand from Jimmy Hayes. He actually recovers it, goes all the way back around. It's saved by Lundqvist. Now here with 7 minutes left in the first period, it's Bergeron over to Connolly, somehow onside, gets a nice shot. Here's Marchand's shot, almost put in by Connolly, and we are just getting so many shots on net as the Rangers clear it out of their own zone, and we get a delayed penalty right there. And on the power play, we're actually going to get a couple on their power play, we're going to get a couple chances, right? That doesn't make much sense. Bergeron shot saved by Lundqvist. Ryan McDonough, Derek Stepan, Matt Zuccarello, Rick Nash. This team is just stacked. Derek Brassard, I mean, this team is literally just stacked. And the addition of Eric Stahl made them even more solid right here at the start of the second. And they're still on the power play right here. This is Brad Marchand skating in, fires a shot. And this is going to be Keith Yandel down deep. It's going to be Patrice Bergeron here in the middle. Fires a shot, saved by Yandel. And Nash recovers it and gets it out of his own zone. Nice chances right there for the Boston Bruins. Jimmy Hayes trying to go out in front of the goal and trying to put it in. Right here, a huge chance. Boyle over to one of the Rangers, and it is saved by Rask. And this is a big game. 2 of the top teams in the league in this game. This is Ryan McDonough over to Derek Stepan. Stepan is going to skate right in. He's going to loop around, backhand to I don't know who that was. McDonough over to the point, and it's going to be tipped in, but the ref is calling it no goal. This is Ryan McDonough's pass to the defenseman to his right. I'm not sure who that is, but I mean, what an absolute bomb of a shot, and it goes by Rask, but for some reason they're calling it a no goal, and I'll take that any day of the week. Derek Stepan, I guess, might have interfered with the goalie, but I don't know. But oh no, they do call it a goal. What the heck? Okay, so it is a goal. Frick. I look stupid now. This is Louis Eriksson getting hit twice as a massive hit, and now David Krejci bumps him off the puck, and just look at the miscommunication. I've been talking about that recently. An excellent shot right there. This is EP042 now on the second line with Krejci again. I just thought that, might work. And EP042's shot goes through Henrik Lundqvist to make it 1-1 with 4 minutes left in the game. Krug's bomb save. Marchand scores. And just like that, the Boston Bruins are ahead 2-1 with 4 minutes left to go. An absolute beautiful goal there by Marchand to put it in. Kreider gets absolutely pancaked but recovers it, dumps it down low, and somehow scores. He was looking for a pass to Rick Nash, and somehow it went through his legs, through Rask's legs, and into the back of the net. Here is Ryan Spooner's shot, almost gets the rebound and puts it in. Pastrnak shot and save by Lundqvist. This is getting really intense. We're on the power play here. That's Krejci. Pastrnak down low, trying to jam it in. Henrik Lundqvist makes another save, and Jimmy Hayes with 8.1 seconds gives the Boston Bruins a 1-point lead over the New York Rangers. And that is going to be pretty much the end of this game. He goes unassisted here. Watch this again. You can see that guy, Chris Kreider, is very, very upset. And that is the final stats. We get 53 shots to their 12 shots. So we absolutely dominated them. And yeah, what a game. And so now on to our next game. We are going to be playing the Philadelphia Flyers, and this team is not good at all. They have Claude Giroux, Jacob Voracek, and Wayne Simmons. That is pretty much it. This is Wayne Simmons right here. He's carrying it up the ice. He's going to pass it over to Voracek. Voracek's shot blocked. This is Giroux. He's going to pass it over to Voracek, and a nice save by Tuukka Rask. And right here we have Dennis Steinberg versus Gudaz. I don't know his first name. I don't know if Gudaz is a fighter either, but I know Steinberg is. And Steinberg right now is losing, but he grabs him. And he's going to punch him in the face a couple times, and that is going to end the fight here as Steinberg walks out victorious. And there is a lot of fights here. As right here, this is going to be Wayne Simmons versus Brad Marchand, 2 guys that seem like they would fight. I mean, I wouldn't really call Brad Marchand a fighter. I call him more of an like a pest, but I don't know if Wayne Simmons does either. I don't know. He doesn't seem like he is. He seems like he's just pure skill. And right here, Brad Marchand, just destroys him. And we are in Philadelphia. Right there, Adam McQuaid's drive is saved by Steve Mason. And what a hit right there. And that is going to cause Matt Bolesky's hit on that player is going to, cause some trouble. And this is going to be Matt Bolesky versus Sean Couturier. And Couturier is just absolutely getting dominated by Matt Bolesky right here. And that's going to be the end of that fight. Right here, we win the draw. This is Adam McQuaid once again. Fires another shot, and that's going to go wide. Right here, another shot and saved by Steve Mason. Out in front again, I think, was Bolesky. And we are just all over the Philadelphia Flyers right now. Back to number 23. Here's David Pastrnak with a backhand. It goes in and almost scores, as that is, who was that on the first line? Was that, I think that was Marchand, but I cannot be too sure. So anyway, right here we have a third fight. It's going to be Kevin Miller versus Gudaz again. Gudaz just wants to fight the whole defensive freaking core, as this is Kevin Miller, a guy, also a guy you don't want to mess with. He is a fighter. He will destroy you. Gudaz takes one right to the face, an uppercut, and now he's just getting this overhand punches. Kevin Miller's hat goes flying off, and that's going to be the end of that fight, with, once again, Gudaz staring up at the ceiling in Pittsburgh. Right here, this is Dennis Seidenberg going in, fires a shot on Steve Mason. Mason quickly jumps over to make a save. Almost another fight right there, but it wasn't right there. David Pastrnak's shot almost goes in. Steve Mason is not playing too well right here. And now Torrey Krug is going to get challenged by a Philadelphia Flyer, but in the end, it's going to be Chara versus Braden Shen, who actually went to Los Angeles in real life. And Chara, you don't fight with Chara, although he is losing right here, as Shen is just beating the crap out of him. But Chara comes back and just levels him right there with that punch to the face punch. This is going to go all the way back around, and Hayes is going to get the rebound. Hayes is going to come in, fire backhander to David Pastrnak, and David Pastrnak buries it, because that is what David Pastrnak does. David Pastrnak up to Jimmy Hayes right here. Hayes is going to skate in. He's got Spooner behind him. Passes it over to Pastrnak. Pastrnak again with a goal, and that was right off the face-off with 8:21 left in the third period, and that is where both of the goals have come from David Pastrnak. And right there, Jimmy Hayes, and this line is just producing. I'm trying to recreate the Lucic, Spooner, Pastrnak line from last year. That was the third line and did very, very well. And so far, they have all three goals a night in a span of about 5 minutes. This is David Pastrnak again, looping around the back of the net. He's got so much space. He skates up, fires a wrist shot, and scores. And just like that, David Pastrnak gets the hat trick. And he just went off here at the end of the game. And those are going to be the game stats. David Pastrnak with the hat trick. Jimmy Hayes supporting him with 2 assists, 1 goal, and a big hit. And Tuukka Rask comes up big, getting a shutout. He doesn't get that many shutouts. He hasn't got that many shutouts this far. But I'm hoping for more. Right here, it's Boston versus Buffalo now. This is Ryan O'Reilly versus Patrice Bergeron, the two best face-off men in the league. This is Evander Kane, however, skating up, getting blocked by the defenseman, and that was a nice save by Tuukka Rask on the opening chance. This is Zdeno Chara now skating into the zone, but he's offside, fires a shot after the whistle, and now it's Rasmus Ristolainen versus Zdeno Chara, and Chara again is going to go to work and just beat the holy crap out of him. I don't know why you would ever want to challenge Chara, but Chara right there just decks him. It's over. It doesn't matter what number you are, who you are. It's just you're down. You're on your back automatically. This is a huge chance right there, as it was Louis Eriksson over to David Krejci, and Krejci gets absolutely denied. This is going to be across the front of the goal, and they score. And just like that, number 17, Legwand, David Legwand, they get the lead. Sorry, they get the lead. I was a little bit confused there. I don't know why. This is going to be Jimmy Hayes. Look at that. Our player got knocked flat on his back. That was Ryan Spooner getting hit by Evander Kane way after the whistle. And this is going to be Ryan O'Reilly versus Jimmy Hayes. This is very unexpected. Hayes is a fighter, but Ryan O'Reilly is not. I'm surprised that he took the challenge. Plus, Hayes is way taller than him. And O'Reilly can play a little bit physical, but, he gets that trophy every year for not fighting or whatever. I forget what it's called. The lady something. I cannot remember the name of it. That's Chara's pass dumping down to Brad Marchand, but he's going to get a tripping call. This is going to be Louis Eriksson dumping it down the ice. And oh my God, a nice chance for us right there. And David Krejci gets it. He's going to go back and he's going to shoot and he's going to score a shorthanded goal for David Krejci with Louis Eriksson on the penalty kill. And that was really, really good teamwork there on the penalty kill. Getting a shorthand goal, which is something you always want to see right here. Bergeron trying to add to the lead, and he actually shoots and just snipes one top shelf. And just like that, Bergeron makes it 2-1 right here. David Krejci again backhand. This is going to be tried to be recovered by Louis Eriksson out in front. He's going to shoot. He's going to shoot again. It's going to be saved by the Buffalo goalie. I'm not sure who it is. Right there, an absolutely huge hit, and it's so big that I kept running into the guy, and McQuaid went flying, and that was just hilarious in my opinion. This is Bergeron shot, and just like that, not David Bergeron, Patrice Bergeron scores, makes the game 3-1. Bergeron now 2 goals, and Krejci with 1. And oh my God, Rask makes an absolutely enormous save on David Legwand, there, number 17, and we're accidentally going to go offsides with Zach Ronaldo, and he's going to drop the gloves, and so many gloves have been dropped past episode. I mean, a kid in Africa could have eaten those dropped gloves. Anyway, this is McCormick versus Ronaldo. I'm not sure who McCormick is or if he's a fighter or not, but he seems bigger than Ronaldo, but Ronaldo will beat you any day of the week. And just like that, Ronaldo jumps on top of McCormick, and that's going to be the end of the fight, and that was really, really easy. This is Brett Connolly right here getting denied by the goalie and the defenseman. Evander Kane gets leveled by Torrey Krug. Krug's going to come up, shoot one backhand. Oh my God, a huge chance for Brad Marchand to bury that, but he does not. A chance right there for Buffalo. That's going to get denied. This is saved in actually by Evander Kane. Evander Kane gets absolutely destroyed. Ristolainen over to someone for the one-timer. Su-63, Tyler Ennis for the... anyway, this is Ristolainen over to O'Reilly. Back to someone, and he shoots, and he scores. And who is that? Who is 21? I don't know. Is that McCormick? I don't know. I thought I saw him. This is the Slosslers versus Kevin Miller. And again, Kevin Miller getting his second consecutive fight. A second fight in a consecutive... I don't know how to phrase this. He's getting another fight in this game. All right, and you can see in the background they're starting to push each other. But again, Kevin Miller ends up winning that fight, and we're just destroying them. And that's going to be the end of this episode. Or no, the end of this game. I don't know if it's the end of the episode. Patrice Bergeron, Mike Weber there. And here you can see the total shots. They actually got closer to us on the total shots. This was a very high shooting game and very high hitting. And that's no, it's not. There's still one more. Okay. I keep freaking out. Anyway, this is Toronto. They are not very good. That's all I need to say. Although they do have Patrick Marleau, since we traded him to Toronto for EP042. And I know that's a stupid trade, but Marleau was not doing absolutely anything for us. This is Brad Marchand getting absolutely denied by a Reimer or whoever is in net. I'm not sure who is in net. Right there, a bomb from Kadri's pass, and this is saved by Tuukka Rask. We're going to skate up here with Bolesky over to Ronaldo, and Ronaldo shot. And look at this hit right here on Kadri. Kadri gets absolutely decked by Adam McQuaid. Komarov recovers, and oh wait, no, never mind. And now watch this hit right here. Marleau gets absolutely obliterated. Now there's a player without his helmet, and he's going to shoot one, and we're just hitting them like crazy. As this is, oh my God, what a terrible, terrible goal. This was Boland? I don't know. All I saw was the Oland at the end. And right there, just like that, we answer right back with our own player. That's P.A. Parenteau, who has just been on absolute fire, and he scores against his former team. And Parenteau has not been slowing down at all like I predicted him to. He has just excelled all expectations. He's come in here and just played so well. This is Bernier, not Reimer. Bernier makes another save on Bergeron. Bergeron gets the rebound, puts it off the post. Marchand down deep. He's going to kick it back to Patrice Bergeron. Bergeron looking for a pass. He's actually going to circle around, take a no-angle shot. This is Marchand down low trying to jam it in on Bernier. Bernier is going to stay strong and make the recovery. No one can seem to get the puck here. This is Marchand behind the net. He's going to look for Bergeron, and Bergeron's sort of flick of the wrist. I don't know if that was backhand or what, but he puts it top shelf once again and gets another goal. And Bergeron has been playing so well in the past couple games. This is to the point to someone else. He's going to shoot, and he is going to score. That was Mathis. Yeah, I don't know many Toronto players because they're all young and they haven't done anything yet. Right here is a chance for Patrice Bergeron. He's going to skate and he beats his man, shoots top left corner, and just like that, we're going to go to overtime. This is Kadri versus Spooner. I'm not sure why Bergeron isn't starting, but he isn't. This is Seidenberg up to Spooner. Spooner's going to skate in, shoot on Bernier. Bernier makes the save right here. Toronto is going to skate and gets it back up to the point, over to someone else, and he is unable to hold on to the puck. I think that is, I can't tell who it is. I think they still have Dion Phaneuf on this team, so uh, yeah, this is not like in real life. Right there, Bergeron mixes it up and gets us the game winner. Bergeron with 2 goals, Parenteau the goal, and Char with 5 hits. And that's going to be this episode, guys. Comment, subscribe, eat your veggies, go to school. Dan Carr Films out. Peace. And look at that, 43-20. Oh my God, it was destruction.